VE. Yeah. Wait, let's get some coffee. Let's get some coffee. Let's get some coffee. Oh. Little bit of coffee. Little bit of coffee. Oh, good morning, Kentucky Ranger. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday morning. A happy, a super duper happy Sunday. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. We got cold last night in my neck of the woods. It got cold. It was windy. But Mr. Ranger Dog and I stayed nice and warm. Yes, everything's swell, well, and groovy, my brother. I hope everything's swell, well, and groovy with you. Oh, good morning, Alma. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's super early over there in your neck of the woods. I'm so glad you're joining Mr. Ranger Dog and I this morning. Sister Alma and Brother Kentucky Ranger. Ah, good stuff. So I ended up working yesterday until 5. My boss came up to me and it was funny because he was kind of like, he seemed like he wanted to ask me if I wanted to stay to 5, and then he was like, he was like, you don't have any plans, do you? And I kind of said, well, I was going to go out and do some drones, but it's probably not going to be a good day to do it. So I worked till 5. Yvette, good morning. Good morning. Howdy, Yvette. Good morning. I'm going to listen, okay? Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hugs to you too, Alma. I give you a big hug. Big ol' hug. Alma is here. Yvette is here. Yeah. Grab you some coffee. Grab you some coffee if you're all into the drinking coffee this morning with me. I'm drinking some coffee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got a poor connection there. I'm sorry, Yvette. I saw we. You're using Wi-Fi. Yeah, I've given up on the Wi-Fi here at the truck stop. There's, I think their Wi-Fi signal booster is probably not, is out on the fritz. Is on the fritz. The fritz. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Yvette, I'm sorry your signal is not too swell, well, and groovy. But yeah, I worked last night until 5. Got done here at work. Got done at work. Came here to the Flying J's truck stop. Made some chicken and rice for dinner last night. That's what I made for dinner. Utilized my new rice steam cooker. Oh, you wanted to go live, but it didn't work, huh? I'm sorry, Yvette. Yeah, chicken and rice was good, Kentucky Ranger. It was good. I instead of using water, water in the rice cooker to steam cook your rice, I used chicken broth and a little bit of water, so it made the rice really tasty. Of course, I shared my dinner with Mr. Ranger. He had a big bowl of chicken and rice, and then this morning he had a bowl of chicken and rice for breakfast. So he had him a good breakfast. Mr. Ranger Dog's laying here. He's laying down right here. He's just right behind me, having him a little siesta. A little siesta. Oops, here. I'll show you. There he is. There he is. Pats on the head and scratch behind the ear. Okay, I'll move, boo-boo. Hold on, folks. I need to move for Mr. Ranger Dog. I need to move for Mr. Ranger Dog. Yeah. Yeah, because him sleeping. Sorry about that. I'll give you guys some ambiance here. Mr. Ranger Dog's all getting cozy. Getting cozy. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Ranger, he, as you can see, like he's like, oh. There we go. Yeah, he's all cozy this morning. Oh, that's good coffee. Yeah, good coffee. Oh, I need some more coffee. Ooh, I got little coffee stains on my cup. I saw it here. Clean that up. Yeah, yesterday the plan was to go fly some drones because I was under the impression I was only working until 12, but like I said, my boss came up to me and asked if I could work until 5, and I was like, sure. Plus, I think today would been a better day to go fly drones anyway. I'm supposed to meet my friend Misty around 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we're gonna go fly drones. And well, the weather permitting. So, yeah, I'm excited. I've never actually got to see a drone operate. Like, I've seen them flying around and whatnot, but I've never got to go see how you pilot them and whatnot, how they fly and operate. I know they work off of a phone, an application on a phone. So here we are, rolling in almost 9 minutes after the hour. Here on the 15th of April, 2018. It's a Sunday. Sunday. It got cold last night, though. I suspect the wind chill factor was in the upper 20s when I got out to put fuel in the old generator. Man. Supposed to turn cold and snow there, huh? Well, I certainly hope, Mr. Kentucky Ranger, that you stay warm and all that groovy jazz. Yes, this weather is crazy. The winter is trying to hold on as much as it can. It's crazy because, like, a Friday, when I got to the truck stop here, and Thursday, It was super duper warm, like super warm. Like when I went to bed Friday night, I had my topper all open. And then it got cold through the night. It's been cold and windy since. Oh, good morning, Eric. Good morning. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy with you, my brother. Totally hip and groovy. Just hanging out here. It's Sunday morning. Thinking about playing some early golf. I have not a clue, Brother Eric. I have not a clue. I haven't been paying attention to much news. I haven't gone to the news app on my phone. So I could not tell you. We didn't have any, definitely didn't have any smoke come in last night because all of our wind's coming out of the north. But yesterday when I woke up and before I went to work, I had a headache. Heck of a headache because of that fire. So that's the name of it, the Thomas Fire, huh? Ranger Dog is doing good. He's still sleeping. He had a breakfast. He had him some breakfast earlier. I made chicken and rice for dinner last night, so he had enough chicken and rice for dinner and then a big bowl for breakfast. And he got a steroid, but even though he went right to sleep after he took his steroid. But he's doing good. Yeah, those fires out there, Eric, I guess they were pretty big. 400 and some odd acres at one of them. You can come right now. Oh, the newspaper guy came, huh? That's cool. My first job when I was 16, when I was living in California, I was a newspaper carrier. I was a paper boy. For the Ojai Valley News. For the Ojai Valley News. Had to mow the other day, and now you got to shovel snow. Yeah, it's some funky weather, Kentucky Ranger. It's definitely some funky weather, man. Like, totally. I know, man. I want to go out and play some early golf because it's 32, around 32 degrees. Well, that's what my weather app said earlier. 32 degrees at 8 o'clock, but the wind's out of the north at 18 to 25, gusting up to 25. So that makes it cold. That makes it obviously pretty darn cold. And so I've been sitting here debating if I want to go play. I played in it when it's that cold before. I'm just thinking about Mr. Ranger Dog. Even though I know once we get out there, Mr. Ranger Dog's going to be walking all over the place and all that. I worry about him being, so skinny. Even though he's gaining weight now. I'm pretty sure he's gaining weight. But him being skinny, I don't want him catching some sort of pneumonia or a cold or anything like that. That's one thing I worry about, you know. That's it. No, oh yeah, the rain. Yeah, that's the only time I don't like to play golf, man, is in the rain. I've played in some tournaments, Brother Eric, some disc golf tournaments in the rain, and that's no fun. That definitely does not make it fun. It definitely is challenging to play disc golf in the rain. Get a little bit more coffee, just a little bit more. So next Friday, this coming Friday, it will be the 20th of April. The 20th of April, I'm going to be giving away that soda pop. Ooh, I'll be giving away my Route 66 soda pop with some other groovy things. I got the soda pop put up way back in the back, down here, and covered up so it's not rolling around, so it won't break. I was always so worried that it's going to break. So I'm going to be putting links out to that video that I did here last weekend on Route 66 at Pop's Soda Pop gas station and restaurant. I'm gonna put that video out that I did live, and everybody who's commenting on that, I'm gonna put your names into a Folgers cup or a can, and I'll pick your name out on the 20th. So I'm gonna start commenting on those videos or on those comments, so you guys know that I've got your name in the Folgers can, because that's how I do it. As soon as I comment, like thank you, I'll write your name down, throw it in a Folgers can, and then on Friday, the 20th of April, sometime that evening or sometime that day, I will pull a name live on YouTube out so we can experience that together, and then I'll get that sent off in the mail, because I'm sure there's a special way I need to get it up there and have it packaged so it can be sent off in the mail so it doesn't break. So that's the dealio, that's the plan, that's the grooviness coming up. Oh, he stopped by Soda Pops that same morning, because when I seen the video, it was all iced out, like that. Either he was there right after I left, or he was there before I got there. One of the two. But yeah, it was a bummer. But like I said before, you know, when Adam started out on YouTube, and I started watching Adam, when he was crisscrossing the country, I was crisscrossing the country as well quite a bit those years, and there'd be times I would miss Brother Adam just by a day or so, and it always seemed like he was in Two Guns, Arizona, and then I was in Two Guns, Arizona right after that. So yeah, it's just how it is. That's how the universe works. One of these days, the universe will spin, put it in the right, in the right set of motions, and I'll hang out with Brother Adam. And this time, we'll be doing some vlogging. I mean, I'll vlog it, because when I hung out with Brother Adam before, I wasn't a vlogger. We didn't talk much about vlogging. We didn't talk much about YouTube. We talked other things, Back to the Future, movie locations, other things, And so it would be very groovy. Plus, he needs to autograph the old VW bus, man. Totally. Oh man, let me tell you about the fancy dancy van out here. Can you guys see that fancy dancy van / motorhome? That's a fancy dancy. That there is a fancy dancy. Man, that's fancy dancy. Check that out, that van. That's a van, yeah. That's fancy dancy. If somebody's like, hey Brad, I'll trade you All right, Eric, you have a good day, my friend. But seriously, if somebody was like, all right, I'll trade you straight up van for van, I'd be like, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's van living. That is definitely van living, Kentucky Ranger. Hold on, I gotta tuck my curtain back in up here. It helps keep the heat in here, hold in the heat, and keep that air out. It's a little windy up there. But yeah, that's van living. That's definitely van living. If somebody ever wants to give me one of those, I'll definitely take one, though. If somebody just wants to give me one, I'll take one. I'll tow the old VW bus behind it. I'll cruise around America and I'll tow the old VW bus behind it, so I can always go to sleep. Because that's where I'd sleep. I'd sleep right in here. I mean, I love sleeping in here. I get some of the best sleep in my life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fancy dancy van. I got up this morning to start the generator, and I seen that. I was like, man, that's fancy dancy, huh, Mr. Ranger Dog? Huh, Mr. Ranger Dog? He agrees. Like, yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's a nice van right there. That's probably like it's probably like their motorhome. Instead of buying a motorhome, they're like, oh, that's too big. Let's just buy one of those. Oh, that's nice. I bet you. I like to see what those have inside. I bet you there's a shower. I bet you there's a toilet. Yeah, that'd be cool to see, huh? Definitely be cool to see. Yeah, I slept last night with the topper down. I didn't pop it up last night. It was just too windy and too cold. So, and that thing's been running all night long. Oh, sorry, got a little mess there. Sorry. I gotta find my garbage sack. I got it stashed around here, but yeah, that sucker's been running all night long. Because it's been cold. It's just the wind's been keeping it all cold. It was already cold as it is out there, but with the wind, no. So it's getting ready to be official here. It's getting ready to be official. Last cup call. Last cup call. It's the last cup call. Yep. Last cup call. Mr. Caffee. Mr. Caffee, man. Mr. Caffee. You can. Yeah, I got a little coffee everywhere today. I'm just messy. Mr. Caffee. Let me turn you off. There we go. You've done your duty. You can pass out and sleep very well. But yeah, we may or may not go play early golf. It just all depends, because it's cold out there. Hey, Bubba's. Oh, it's too early for YouTube this morning. Ranger's like, did you see the look on Ranger? He's like, it's too early for YouTube. It's too early for YouTube. Okay, let me move my stuff around, Mr. Boo-Boos. Since you're moving around, Mr. Ranger Dog's looks like he's wanting to get on the ground. What's up, Boo-Boos? Well, I need to put my heater. up here then. What's up, Mr. Ranger? Here's your Ranger water. There you go. What you want, Ranger water? Oh. He's wanting more breakfast. Okay. Hold on. I'll get you some more breakfast. He had his chicken and rice. I mean, that's all he had was chicken and rice. So now he'll have his dry food. I switched him over to this stuff. It's called Bill Jack, I think. Bill Jack. It's pretty good stuff. I got to go buy some more for him today. I bought a little bag last weekend. I should have bought a big bag, but I got to go buy him some more today because he's getting low. He gets 3 cups a day of it. 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon, 1 cup in the evening. Here you go, boo-boo. Yeah. He's like, oh. Ranger treats. Yeah, it's his doggy food because he had just straight. He's back in his normal habit. Normal habits for Mr. Ranger is after he gets up and goes potties, he usually has his breakfast and is on the norm carprofen in his medicine. But when he started getting sick, he stopped eating until like well past 9 o'clock in the morning. He'd start eating. And that wasn't like Mr. Ranger Dog. So since he's been on these steroids, he's back to his little normal eating habits, which is around 5:15 in the morning. And then he gets a mid-morning breakfast, and then you have a lunch and a dinner now. Here lately, he was like a little hobbit, like Alma said. I was feeding him quite a bit, but I just wanted him to gain a little bit weight quickly, which he gained a little weight, I think. Where's my coffee? There's my coffee. Yeah. Well, see, brother Don, he had an appetite. It wasn't like he didn't have an appetite and wasn't eating at all. He had his appetite. It just changed a little bit. And he wasn't eating as much. Because he was drooling like a madman, and all that saliva was going into his throat. And that's all he was spitting up, was mostly like a big loogie. Right before I took him back to the vet, he wasn't able to hold much of his food down because of the coughing, but yeah. That whole time, I'm glad I document it on camera, like when I'm going through Kentucky Ranger, because during those times, like, my mind kind of blanks out. It really kind of does, because I worry so much about them. Like when I went to see my mom last weekend, it was snowing. It was the worst weather, but I didn't care because I was just cruising along with Mr. Ranger Dog. So, I missed Brother Mikey last night. He was late. I went to bed early. I'm an early bird, I know. Early to bed, early to rise. I've been like that for a long time. It's hard for me to stay up late. All right. Is that good stuff? Hello, Mr. Ranger. When I was on back medicine before my back surgery, years and years and years ago, I was the same way. So when Alma talks about the meds keeping her awake or making her sleep goofy, I was the same way. That's why pharmaceuticals can play havoc on a body. It can. I know they can do good for certain things, but most of it is doing bad. That's why there's alternative out there. You rest when you can. Amen, brother. You can rest when you can. So here we are rolling at 31 minutes after the hour. I've been yip yapping. They make me goofy. Oh, I remember Kentucky Ranger before I had my back surgery. I was so goofy, and then I almost lost my finger. I almost cut my finger off. That's another story. But when I had to have that surgery, I was all goofy too. Come on up here, boo boo. Oh yeah. Alrighty, my friends. It's been really groovy hanging out and talking with you beautiful people this morning. Alma, I know it's so early over there, and it's always a pleasure to have you hanging out. Brother Don, Mr. Kentucky Ranger, it's always awesome to hang out with you, my friend. I look forward to the day we get to actually hang out, man. And Brother Eric over there in Georgia. Georgia's on my mind. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. You know, you can always stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. You know, it's a daily vlog that comes out every day, every evening. These little dealios of my life, what's going on, and all that groovy jazz. Like today, what's going on with my life today? That will be out tonight. Yes, you too, Alma. You have a blessed day. Thanks for hanging out in the VW bus this morning. I look forward to getting to hang out with you someday too. As always, be kind to one another, love one another, be grateful for every single moment of the day, because you just never know. You just never know. Peace, love, and always Volkswagen. Volkswagen. Grease.